If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it, got enough crack to get four to hit, turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner, whether old school or a beginner, my shit's the best, Rick's the best, have your heart beating right out your chest, that Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do, I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
Mark Mcnally
Daniel Sanker
on this podcast.
I know, right?
Yeah, you look good.
Thank
actually.
you as well.
Yeah.
I was not you, but I was gonna say that was the first thing I thought of when I walked in.
Is my mic on?
Yeah.
The gear is upgraded. Every time I come here, the gear is a little bit better than the last time.
Yeah, and it's only been
The host
5
is
years.
still shitty.
Yeah. That's always gonna suck, but
That is the move, is to get better hosts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We become just producers on the
Or viewers
the
and
dream.
listeners. That'd be
Yeah,
a bump up for sure.
Any bump in any of those things would be.
I will give you guys credit. You've been consistent for 5 years. I think I've been on 5 or 6
Something like
times.
that.
I think
It's like annual. You come on.
I think it was like a year ago this week that I was on the last time.
Yeah, that makes sense because if we're talking your sobriety earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's around that time.
Yeah.
Which good luck, by the way.
Thank you. No, I know. I mean, making it a year is pretty surprising.
Don't let him make fun of you. He did it for what, 2 months or 3 months?
I forget.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, show the viewers your alcohol-free Guinness,
My Finniss fake Guinness.
which I paid for.
Yeah, you did.
And it didn't feel good.
It's just a chocolate shake now.
It's just
It
getting
pretty much
fat
is,
for no
yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
No booze, no bad
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah, that's my only problem with the near beer is there's a lot of calories. You just have
Big time. It's more for the feeling of
community
being part of it in a
Yeah.
sense. Because when I first started doing it, I didn't want to go near those at all. One, because they're like the partakes. Those ones are the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted in my life.
partake.
That's the like really off-brand. It's not like, I mean, like that's Guinness. There's Heineken Zero. They're all like normally like the actual name brand. Yeah. That was one that they made just to be like, hey, I'm drinking beer with you guys.
So sneaky.
Oh, I get it. You're partaking.
You're partaking.
Yeah.
But it's gross. And that's the other thing, too.
Douchey.
A lot of them. That was another reason why I was
FOMO.
kind of wanted to stop
It's like fear
anyways.
of missing out.
Yeah. Kind of one of the reasons I wanted to stop was everything was craft beer. And that shit's like
Expensive.
tastes like a gym sock.
Yeah.
It's so heavy. Like the next day I was like, did I gain 30 pounds by drinking 2 beers? Like they always made me feel fucking awful
I don't
afterwards.
think I would drink. Like if I wasn't going to do booze anymore, I don't think I would have non-alcoholic beer. I don't think I like the taste that much. I think it's fine.
Guinness I do like. I mean, there's a lot of people who are like, I could never drink a Guinness, but I always got told once you get through your first Guinness, you'll like it.
Yeah.
And years ago, I used to work on cruise ships, and there was a port that we get off of that had a Irish pub. And instead of eating lunch, I'd have 2 to 4 Guinnesses. And I felt great. It was like having a full meal, and I was having fun. And that's what got me like actually liking Guinness. And like I said, when I was first trying the non-alcoholic shit, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
And then I tried a non-alcoholic Guinness. I was like, this is close. Like
I might spend all my money basically on Guinness. Like 2 summers ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I was broke after 2 weeks. I just thought, you ever see a nice big paycheck in your bank account?
Yeah.
And you think you have more money than you do, and you behave like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking 2 weeks later, I have no money, and I'm like, I've just been going in the bars and ordering Guinness and having 4 or 5 at a time, leaving that establishment, and then going home. And I'm like, that's still a pricey.
Yeah.
And are they the same price, or do they at least drop $1 off?
That's down a little bit, I think.
It better be.
No, but like
You already paid for it. What does it matter?
I didn't ask the price.
No, I think, but if you're talking about like Guinness, like real Guinness, I think it is a little more expensive at a bar than like a fucking like Molson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also like
Aren't all the beers more expensive than when you get
Molson?
them in store? Yeah, Molson too. It's like
yeah. At a
No,
bar.
no, no. But I meant if you compare a Guinness to like a whatever this is at a bar, it
Oh,
is a
sure,
more
it's
expensive
fancier.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the other fuck thing too is I went to the Guinness brewery, and then I went to the pub directly next door.
Yeah.
And I was like, so this must be pretty fresh. And they're like, no, our distributor's in the U.S., so it gets manufactured there. It goes all the way to the U.S. to the distributor, and then gets sent back to us.
What? You were in Ireland?
I was in Ireland. I'm not kidding you. That's what the guy claimed, is that the Guinness kegs would be produced at the Guinness brewery. They'd get sent to the distribution company in the U.S. and then get shipped back to the pub directly next door.
what's the point of that?
I know, right? And that's what I said. I was like, this must be a really fresh pine. And they're like, no. I go, why don't you just get it? They're like, we have a contract. We can't do it.
Why would you sign that contract?
Didn't you read it? Like that was. I was thinking the same thing.
A drunk
I was like,
fucking Mick.
yeah. Why would?
Hey, before we sign this or read it over, let's have a couple of Guinnesses.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you sign off to be like, no, we'll just be a Guinness pub.
Yeah,
we'll just
yeah,
go
yeah.
directly to the. I'm sure it's Guinness doesn't want to do it like that. They have a distribution.
But this also destroys like the. I always heard that. Not. I don't want to call it a myth because I heard it as truth. Is that you go to Ireland, you have a Guinness. There's no fucking comparison.
The ones in the Guinness brewery were unbelievable.
What is the difference? I don't fucking
I hear it's
understand.
creamier.
Creamier?
And just take
Oh.
more, more taste.
Take more. It's creamier.
Well, it's just,
According to my ass.
yeah. Well, it hasn't been sitting in fucking metal for 3 months before it goes through. It's like right off the line.
That's
it's
fair.
It's like getting, like the slices of pizza sitting in the fucking glass all day. They cooked it at 5 a.m. and you're getting it at like 2 p.m. compared to fresh pie, sit down at the table, eat the whole thing.
Right. So when I get a Guinness here, I'm eating a 2 a.m. pizza slice.
100%.
Right. I get you.
From the day before, too.
Right. Well,
Add on top of that. Yeah.
I've done that before.
We all have.
Yeah. No. Oh, so why'd you go to Ireland? Just because? Are your people Irish? I assume McNally, or is that a?
We are Irish,
Yeah.
but again,
Mick.
it was the 100%.
Well, it'll trick you. There'll be a
Well,
fucking
and it's-
Scottish once in a while, which I know those are the same people genetically, but like.
Well, and
They hate each other.
And it's
So it's
Mark David Patrick McNally. It's like the most Irish Catholic name you could possibly have.
Yeah.
So,
How long ago was that?
17 years.
Oh, okay, long time ago.
Well, because I was, again, that was working on cruise ships as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, so you didn't go to like I'm going to the motherland. You were working on a cruise ship, and
I would have like that was one of the places where like, oh, it's a bonus. I get to go
Right,
to.
right.
And the most fucked thing is my dad had told me we were from Cork, Ireland, and one of my first contracts, that's where we were going. So I was like, oh, I'm going to where our family's from. My aunt's like, we're not from there. Your dad's an idiot. He has no
Yeah.
idea what he's talking about. We're from here. And I was just like,
Was he
okay,
mistaken, or did he just tell an Irish lie?
a bit of both.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I think he just didn't. I'm sure he heard the name Cork and thought that that's where we were from. And
that
and
is
just,
how
like,
dads work. Like
They-
I've had
they just
people in my
hear
family,
something
like
and
the
that's-
guys in my family.
Yeah.
Truly, great guys, but fucking idiots sometimes because like we talk about like our family history, and then one of my aunts will always be like, "That's not what.
That's not at all how it
That's
was,
yeah."
I am that guy, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like you just remember things wrong, but you mean
Yeah.
well.
You mean
Yeah.
well.
You're trying
Yeah.
to tell a story. You're trying to. It's kind of like your non-alcoholic beer. You still want to fit in, even though your memory's shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
you bring up things that are slightly askew.
That's what I was going to defend is your non-alcoholic beer is I don't think if I gave up boozing, which I pretty much have, I'm like the one a beer, whatever. But if I completely gave up booze, I went to a Super Bowl party and I was DD. I had to drive everybody.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for the near beer and whatever. I think I was drinking MGD.
Okay.
I had fun. It felt like you were part of the party. It's
Yeah.
I know it's a little fake orgasm-y, but like you felt like you were having fun.
The first time I ever saw anyone regularly have them was a girl that I knew who was pregnant, and she actually liked the taste of beer.
Oh, okay.
So she was drinking like fake beer, but like a pregnant lady holding a beer is just off-putting to everyone. So it was,
That would be a great like secret Kavork prank. Like just a woman
totally.
who's pregnant drinking non-alcoholic beer, but pulling it out of like a box of alcoholic beer.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Pouring it into the bottle.
Yeah. And then being all loud and pouring it on her belly and shit.
That would be good. Pouring it on the belly is really the like sitting at
It's
home.
extra. But.
How sad would it be if her kid came out with problems anyway?
Well, Kavork's kid.
Oh, yeah.
Kavork's curse. With a K.
I don't understand how he hasn't gotten a girl pregnant. I thought I just like, the more I think about it, I'm like, that should have been his life. No baby mamas? Not one?
He could have them, but he just doesn't acknowledge them.
They're all getting some of that YouTube money, so he doesn't post there anymore.
They're getting that sweet fade money.
Yeah, it's all cash now with
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
When his kid asks him, "Daddy, pick me up. Come on, player."
yeah.
Those kids will be like, "Yo, player, why aren't you my mom together?"
Pick me up. Yeah.
You know what I always thought was funny about guys who like grew up with single dads like their whole life?
Yeah.
Is there's a contingency of them that are like, they think their dad's a cool player and they think it's cool that he fucks.
Oh, totally.
Isn't that weird? Like,
Yeah,
imagine being proud of your dad for.
Well,
like,
I think because as little boys, we have that feeling, that innate one of just seeing your dad do whatever he wants as an old man. Like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Yeah.
like, if your parents, they're both together and they're fucked up, you're like, oh, shit, I have that to look forward to? That looks terrible. Your parents together could go either way, I think.
Right.
There's some
Yeah.
people that have great parents and they're fucking awful. For some reason, I don't know if they got spoiled. They got that one extra Christmas gift they shouldn't have gotten, and now they're crazy. But, but single parents.
They got a Furby and they just fucking threw them off the rails.
The thing was talking to him at 3 a.m.
And also, the divorced dad is going to do everything to make his kids think that he's the cool one.
Of course, yeah.
And you only see your kids so much.
Yeah.
So if you're letting them eat pizza and stay up late and buying them the toys they like and making every Christmas seem like the best
That's what it
Christmas
is.
ever, they're going to be
Because,
the
like,
cool person.
you're right, though. Because if you were a regular guy, still with the wife and the mother,
Sure.
you would want to teach your kid that you're a cool guy being responsible and being, like, trying to instill these,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
morals.
yeah. Boundaries,
If you're, like, a loser who can't keep a wife, hold down a job,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to make sure my kid thinks I'm, like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go skateboard?
So you like Ninja Turtles, huh? Which one's your favorite Ninja Turtle? It's just an
Leonardo
entire thing
guy.
of Michelangelo's under
Yeah,
the
by the
Ninja
time you
Turtles.
get- yeah.
I fucked a girl with a Raphael tattoo once. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, you hear that about divorce dads. I never had that. Parents together? No?
Our house became the party house at my dad's place.
Oh,
and
so you had cool dad.
I had very cool dad.
Really?
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, tell a story of a dad having a party.
I want to
and
hear
you're too
about
young.
when you thought, just one memory of you're like, man, my dad's cool. And
How-
then when you realize, shit, my dad's a loser.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell the story when you thought he was cool, and,
And
then
then
tell the
one
story
when
when
you-
you
oh my
realize
God,
he's a
it
loser.
dawned on you, yeah.
Not a
The-
loser. Look,
the
Mr.
thought-
McNally, good guy.
Yeah.
I
Love you, Moose.
Yeah.
The
Mark, David, Patrick, McNally.
That's how you know his dad was the cool dad. He calls his
everybody
dad
calls
by a
him Moose.
nickname.
Yeah, that's it.
He doesn't call him
Exactly.
dad.
What was it?
He calls
Moose.
him Moose.
Moose.
Yeah.
He doesn't even call him dad.
So
Yeah,
Mark,
that's it.
David, Patrick, McNally Sr., a.k.a. Moose.
Duder's in a Dollarama looking for a card that says
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, Moose.
From your son, Duder.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, you're
Mary Moose Miss is usually
Oh,
what the Christmas
okay,
cards
all
say.
right.
Yeah.
So, how
I
old
was
were, first of all, before you say it, how old were you when your parents separated?
13.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
13. From there, he started buying us beer.
Yeah.
And then my 15th birthday, my sister was a couple years older than me, and she was dating a guy that was like the last year OAC was like
Yeah,
the last
yeah,
year
grade
of high school,
13.
grade
Yeah,
13. And
Scotty's in the building.
the party the party for my 15th was like literally my entire high school at my house.
Yeah.
And like all my friends are in grade 9, and they're like, "This is the most fucking insane." Your dad and my dad
His dad's doing like a keg sale. His friends are holding.
My dad's walking through the house, and everybody's going, "Moose, you're the fucking man. Thank you for this," and everything like that. And then there's never been a point where I've gone like, he's a loser. I don't think that.
His dad goes, "Let's go streaking," and then he was arrested.
Yeah, my dad's naked in the hot tub. Fucking. No, it was. I think the point where I was like there was a year where in my head I went, I think I made more than my dad this year.
Oh, yeah.
And at that point you go like, all right, I've won the war. Like that's the one is like
You got to keep a copy of that paycheck or
trust me,
that earning statement.
I kept that T4 for sure. Yeah.
The saddest part is he made $10,000 that year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, anyone can beat 35K. It's not that hard, man. It's a little extra overtime. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I had the opposite effect because my dad like did well for himself, especially as like a fucking goofy immigrant or whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Indian.
That's a great description.
He's sort of Indian,
goofy Indian.
Goofy
Guyanese or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember he found out my salary like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then he kind of smiled and he's like, "Oh, I guess you'll never make as much as me." Or whatever. I was like, "What?"
I think
I win.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah,
factor. I think that's a factor too. Is like this we're not ever going to make more than our parents
can't, it's
did at their
impossible.
peak. It's not.
18.
It's not possible for sure.
Yeah.
And that's just loser talk because we could by all
the
means
blue one.
put our heads together and sell LSD. It's coming back.
What a transition!
I mean, it's
It's coming back.
you just got to have that one good idea, right? Yeah.
I think acid is going to hit with these younger generation. The one, beneath us. I think they're going to have to get into it.
Well,
because they're in a big prison cell themselves. Like, we realized too late that we had no hope. These people are realizing early they have no hope. So
Yeah, that's true.
Prescott sucks.
so they're going to want some higher, some higher way of thinking. Because, if you feel like you're trapped,
I think
that's when you usually do psychedelics.
I think the real move is to go high, like different than acid. Go like, because the big one is
heroin.
like, no. I mean,
but go
hallucination. I mean, that's a move, for sure. But like, you'd have to be the ayahuasca guy or something like that.
yeah,
you have to go for like the crazy.
I can pull it off
fucking-
too. Put some Peruvian mountain clothes on me.
Yeah, exactly. Grow your hair out.
Shaman,
Fucking put some fucking beads in your beard and shit. Just look like Mexican Jack Sparrow, and then you're fucking set. That's the way to do it. For sure.
that stupid knitted hat that goes like
Yeah. And then basically
Upper Mountains Peruvian hat.
Multicolored,
Or the-
fucking LGBT.
Oh yeah, the poncho. You gotta wear the poncho
Rainbow
all
shit.
the time, and just have shit in it. Like,
Dude, I gotta do that as an ayahuasca shaman.
Yeah.
That's a cool move.
That's a good move. Yeah.
That
for sure.
reminds me of I told you my sister used to be married to a Peruvian guy.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah. So he was such a he had been here since he was like 10 or something like that. So he was very Canadianized. But when he had his own apartment, he was the fobbiest Peruvian ever because he had llama shit everywhere.
And that
Nice.
gold weird like Incan.
Because they were like Incan.
Yeah.
Oh,
But there's like a
shit.
gold statue of like it looks like a god, like a sun god, and every Peruvian
Oh, I
has
know
it
which
on
one.
the wall.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a clock.
Yeah. No, he just loved llamas. Like he would have llama print stuff and llama shit everywhere.
That's like Portuguese with roosters fucking all over their heads.
Yeah,
That's a big one. Yeah.
But
Indians with cow shit everywhere.
Yeah.
They hang them on the wall. Dude,
Liter-
I don't know if
literally
this is,
cow shit.
I don't know if this is real. I saw one of those, not the actual show, but it was on, like an online. They were showing the show.
Yeah.
Like, hey, remember this clip? And it was a woman meeting her Indian boyfriend's mom, and
Okay.
she was like cooking shit, or like like cow shit. And, like they lit it on fire, and they're like, it's good for like the food. I don't know if this is real or not. Are we able to find it? Like
Maybe I can
online. Look up on YouTube, like a white woman meets Indian mother-in-law for the first time.
Well-
hashtag cow shit.
Wait, what were they using the cow shit for?
like aroma,
So
and it was on the table.
I was gonna say if it was like a fuel, I like this,
better fuel.
so totally there is.
Yeah.
There's better ways to cook your food too.
Since the British took all their spices, they have to use fucking shit.
So I don't know if he was fucking with me, but I don't think he was. My dad told me. So in Guyana, like a lot of the houses, that's more back in the day because of all the flooding. They're on stilts. So you have the house, and then you have what they call the bottom house, which is really just like below the house. There's usually like a hammock and stuff. And he told me they used to clean because there's a lot of tile. They used to clean it with cow shit. And I never understood. But why?
Like, what's the reason? If you get shit on it, you have to clean it. Now you're using the shit to cleanse the area.
I never understood. He told me it's called dabbing the
why
bottom
are they
house.
on stilts then? If it's clean, shouldn't they just by all means go down there?
That's
and mop
true.
it
The
in?
flooding would probably.
Yeah. Why do they care then?
I don't know.
And aren't stilts
Yeah,
exciting?
I guess you wouldn't keep too much under there because if it would just get washed away, kind of.
I get
thing.
excited
No,
when
yeah,
I see
people
anybody on
steal.
stilts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that like fear of are they gonna fall? That's exciting.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
It's not people on stilts. It just means there's no first floor to
Sure.
a house.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
go upstairs and then that's your house.
No, I just sing about stilts.
Yeah. You're just your stilt spit.
I wrote it.
Trying to work it in.
Don't make this podcast take off.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna ever perform it. Lee and I got asked to be on the same show, and Lee's reply in the chat was, "Oh, that's a strong maybe."
Well, I'm gonna be busy, boys, for at least over a year. I got the baby coming.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to be there for the child. So in a year though, I'm coming back strong.
You're-
I'm gonna get 1 year to love it and then neglect it.
But during that year, you're only going to refer to it as the child.
Yeah, the
You'll
child.
never- I don't know its fucking name. It's the child. It's like me calling my dad Moose. It's like,
I'm cool, Dad.
Yeah.
I wonder how is it a way to be cool dad but not ever ruin the image? Like
possible.
maybe you just have to like fuck girls for like 5 years and then settle down after. Then you were the cool dad.
I think settling down helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and,
a good
and finding a
stepmom.
woman that's like way like cooler and hotter than your mom. Yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be its own awkwardness.
that's a tall ask. Yeah.
Yeah. Did your mom ever did your dad ever have a hot girlfriend?
No.
No, you never noticed one that you were like. 'cause
Not-
you were like 13.
Did you bring them
14.
around?
He went like not long after divorce was finalized. Started seeing one woman.
Okay, and she
And
was
then they were together for a while.
Yeah.
And then like right after they broke up, like he's like serial monogamous.
Right,
So it's
right,
not
right.
like he's like run a guy. He didn't act, like there wasn't like randoms coming through the
Yeah,
house
yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And I shouldn't say they weren't good looking. It's just they weren't like.
No.
the
I mean,
peak
like you're a
stepmom
13-year-old
vibe.
boy, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And at that point,
Is that a good thing?
I was like, no, you're not my mom. You're not. It was still that kind of
Yeah, yeah,
mentality
yeah,
of
yeah.
like, who the fuck is this lady kind of thing.
What a poor shake some fucking step parents get. But then also, I've done enough research that also some of them are such fucking pieces of shit
They're the
that it's
creepiest
like
people. Yeah.
you had a piece of shit step parent.
I didn't like either of the the two first ladies that my dad was
Well,
consistently going
he kept
out
referring
with.
to them as Mark. This is now the first lady of the.
No, they're not like Lee. They don't give it some random arbitrary title name. It was. What was
the
It
problem?
was both of them had kids,
Uh-huh.
and their kids were more important than we were.
Oh, to your dad or to her? Like, well, because to her,
I guess
that
if she's
makes
running the
sense.
show, then it would seem like.
it's
You think your dad kowtowed a little bit during that time?
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's all dads. Almost all dads.
It's a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
It's you got to. Again, with them, it was like they were very dependent on. Like the one girl was very dependent on her mom.
How old are these people?
My age.
Oh, they're
They're around my age.
Oh, okay.
And I think like the one.
So Mark, don't you think maybe it was just you guys?
No, because these women showed actual disdain for me. If I'm being
really? No,
honest.
so that's my real question. Okay,
Yeah.
so your dad maybe he kept, you know, why do I keep using the word fucking kowtow? What am I? That's a dumb word. Anyway, but fine, your dad is whatever, right?
Yeah.
But how shitty wise? What were they doing that you're like, this is a, if she's my stepmom, I'm gonna fucking destroy her. What's
they
what's
didn't-
problem?
They're putting bleach in his food.
Like I said, we'd have to go.
Mark's,
Yeah, that was a factor.
Mark's Indian. He just got bleached so much as a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
died?
Yeah, exactly. Moose is actually black. This is how I ended up.
His real name
Full
is Mark
vitiligo.
Mcnally.
Yeah. No, Mustafa.
Mustafa, yeah. Yeah, Moose was Mustafa. Mustafa McNally. Okay, yeah. No, you're more being what was the
Well, like we wouldn't go to my family's for Christmas. We'd go to their
Yeah.
her and or my dad's in-laws or whatever for their family stuff. They're like, I don't know. There's a few things like their kids would kind of get precedent over what we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
President or precedent?
Precedent. Sorry,
Precedent.
I don't talk so good. It was just a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
It was like he was expected to go to all their shit. She was not expected to come to ours. My dad got them the same gifts as us, and then she would get us shitty gifts.
Right.
And I just wasn't. I don't feel like I
Did
was.
she
really,
ever say anything outwardly that was like, you know, you guys aren't really welcome? Like, did she say, I don't like you for this reason?
There was never outright.
Yeah.
But especially for me as the boy, like my sisters kind of got a little bit of the softer side of things.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, yeah. And I'm kind of jumping between two of the women that he
That's
was out
fine.
with.
Yeah. We just want a swath of shitty girls.
You just really want to know the shit that they
Yeah, I just want to understand, you know, because I don't know.
I don't fucking understand either.
No, like my girl, her mom had met a guy or whatever, and they were like engaged or something like that,
Yeah.
and it didn't work out. And she's admitted one of the reasons it didn't work out is because she basically told her mom, like, I don't fucking like this motherfucker or whatever, right? Now, there was other reasons, like her mom even told me he was a little possessive, so there's other reasons.
Yeah,
but one of the reasons was child spoke up and said, fuck this one, right?
Nail in a coffin for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so, but sometimes I think I'm like, because I'm like step-parenty right now, I'm like, maybe it's maybe it's just shitty kids.
I think it depends on the age that the kid says something. If you're younger, then that's a problem.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if like your kid's 20 something and they're telling, I don't like that woman, go fuck yourself. It's like, remember like when I didn't like your boyfriend that you brought over to the house? You still dated him, right? You didn't care about my opinion. Why should I care about yours?
Well, I think also
Now I'm the teenager.
we were, yeah,
Which is how Mustafa McNally was
exactly. Mustafa, yeah. Well, that was it as well. We were teens.
McNally.
We like
the lead. That's so good. I didn't catch that.
that's they just shortened mine back when I went white. Exactly.
It's all a great joke.
Yeah.
Because the joke is he has a brown background and his father fed him bleach. No, sorry, his stepmother fed him bleach. It's all great. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying so.
No, and like I said, my dad kind of moved on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of in the like what the fuck happened phase.
Yeah.
And then he's with this other person, and again, like her kids kind of get the better end of the stick with us, as well as their dad was insanely rich. So they're already spoiled from him. On top of that,
He must have hated your dad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it.
She's living off of some of his money, but with some poor dude who's not
Some other guy who's just making ends meet. kind of thing.
but probably making her feel good, if you know what I
Oh
mean.
yeah, totally. Yeah. No, it's and it was just an overall weird situation. But I think if like your kid's really young, and it's like that's it. My mom is remarried now. She married 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
That guy's not my stepdad.
Sure.
He's
your
my
dad.
He's he's not Moose. He'll never be Moose. No, I'm kidding. No, he's my mom's husband.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And that's even a thing. Like my sister's kids.
So you just call him by his first name?
I call him Wayne.
Wait.
But you
And-
like Wayne? Wayne's like, yeah, he's
Dude.
all right.
He's an all right dude.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and even my dad's wife as well. She's Lynn. She's
Oh,
good.
he landed on a good one.
He landed on a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
He took a couple tries, but he eventually landed with somebody who's
Which
good.
is most people.
But
That's
also,
a-
she has no kids, so there's not the rivalry as well.
Right,
That's a
right,
big
right.
factor as well. But and both of them, neither of them have kids.
Oh, okay.
But even like my sister's kids call Wayne Grandpa. And to me, I have to go like, I don't know if I would want my kids to call him Grandpa. I guess because that's the norm now.
Yeah.
I kind of have to go along with it.
Well, they kind of have to. I mean, little kids can like, "Hi, Wayne." You know what I mean? Like
I-
an older man.
Yeah,
like
but-
just grandpa is a nice little term. It's cute.
I don't.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
know if
don't
I
know.
like little
It's
kids saying my
it's-
name like
there's
that.
totally an
their
interesting
little kid
dynamic
voice,
to it. Yeah.
So here's the thing: is that when my girl's kids have kids,
Yeah.
I'd like to be called Grandpa.
How-
But I also understand. You're like, they won't.
How old were they when
Your skin is white. They'll know the difference.
Yeah, oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, they'll call you like Papuli or something goofy like that. Yeah.
They'll call me no,
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
like,
no.
I'm not Italian.
Bubsha or
Yeah.
something like that.
Whatever shitty
Yeah,
white
exactly.
ethnic
Yeah.
like names.
How old were they when you met them?
Around the same age as you, 12 and 14.
Yeah. I think.
But they like me a lot, and I like them.
Yeah, but also like
love them.
If that lady that my dad was with was good to me, I probably wouldn't give as much of a shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it's the person that they meet right afterwards and there is a good relationship with the kids, I could see accepting it, you know? Or just
I want to see a video one day of, I guess, Sankers technically as stepkids.
Yeah.
Like in the future, like coming in like with, it's like Christmas, and they present you with like legal documents, and you read them, and they all change their last name to Sanker, and they're just like, we just love you so much, and you start crying.
You would have no idea how fast I cry. I cry.
I could see that, man.
I cry if Duder changed his last name to mine. He's like, I wanted to be brothers. I'm like, ah!
I want another brown name. Just a different one.
Duder Sankari.
No, but I was gonna say I have a step grandfather technically. He's been the only grandfather-ish whatever
Yeah.
I've known my whole life because mom's dad
of course.
exited, and my real grandfather kicked the bucket a year before I was born. But I don't call him grandpa. We call him Uncle Frank.
Interesting.
And I love the guy. He's a great guy. But
That's not bad,
Uncle.
Uncle
yeah.
Frank, yeah.
That's like family member title.
Well,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And like older cousins in a lot of cultures are called uncle, even though they're your cousin. Yeah. So that's sort of like that's just a relative kind of thing. But even like I said, Wayne's grandpa, my dad is Papa Moose, and then
Okay.
and then my dad's wife is Nana Lynn.
Oh, okay.
Nana Lynn.
Yeah.
I could get it if you were like I said, like a different version of a grandparent name, or I guess uncle, whatever, kind of makes sense as well. But again, like if you get into somebody's life and their kid's a fucking baby, and they've only known you as their dad or their grandpa or whatever, you could see them doing it. Like you could see them taking on like, this is my grandpa, or this is, especially if they are good to the kid. They don't treat him like, they don't feed him bleach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they
I would
probably
tell
won't
that
make
kid
it.
his whole life, I'm God. My mom's dating God.
And he's Salvadorian.
That's when your teachers start worrying about your fucking mom and has put you in a cult at that point. That's where that goes to. Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. Is like some parents, they meet someone, a step parent or whatever, and that person is in a cult, and then you just never see your parents again.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix series. Right?
That's Yeah, that's like every Netflix series.
I mean, the good ones. You know?
Yeah, exactly. The ones that get a lot of views. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the whole step parent thing was although I will say, my step grandfather or whatever, we also called him Uncle Frank because my grandma, when she moved here, she lied about having kids when she met her Uncle Frank or whatever, her Frank. Because she didn't feel like she was worried about him realizing like I have 7 like dirty brown kids in Guyana.
7. That's
Yeah.
no. Fuck you. Frank deserves to be called Grandpa for jumping in with 7 kids.
Well, he didn't. They married.
That's wild.
They got married first, and then she told him.
Wow.
So that's why I think the Uncle Frank
They're
thing
at the
started
wedding.
is because when my dad and some of his siblings came up, she said, "Oh, that's my nephew," or whatever, because she didn't want to break it to him yet. So I think that's where the Uncle Frank thing came in.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a
sounds
hustle
terrible.
right there. This is, I mean,
Oh, it's not a nice thing to do.
imagine finding out you're dating a woman with 7 kids.
Yeah.
Like, even 1 is like, this is something we should have found out.
How many baby daddies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. I've
I see videos online of women who are just like, I have 4 kids. And like, all the same father? 3. Yeah. Fucked up.
I've had a conversation.
2 we're not sure of. It could be either or.
I had a conversation on a
Government don't
date.
need to know.
I had a conversation on a date where she had told me she had kids, and I said, "Can I ask what's the dad's involvement?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Literally, I just need to know: does he still love you? Do you still love him? If we start dating, do I have something to deal with? Am I going to have to deal with
Fair
that?"
question.
Yeah. And this girl's response was, "We don't even call him dad anymore. Like amongst my friends, he's the sperm donor. Like that's how
Right.
out of
That's
the
how
kid's
separate.
life
Yeah,
he is.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So and that's I've
So he's
said-
black.
I think where did he live? He lived in like Switzerland or something like that. And I don't think there's a ton of black people in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So, but
It's not the gay guys, though.
potentially, yeah.
That's half their population.
You mean all Swiss men? Half. They love chocolates,
There's
if you know what I
women,
mean.
and then there's men. We have the lands of chocolate.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. No.
The fudge packing.
Yeah, you got those are valid questions. You just want to
Yeah.
know what you're getting into. And then she told you no, he's not around, and you still broke up with her.
That's a wise. That's wise.
You know what it was? It was
He was
she.
No answer was the right answer.
no. Duder started going. Well, why didn't he like you?
Right. Yes.
No. You know what it was? Is she was like, you want your own kids, right? And I was like, yeah. She goes, I don't want any more kids.
Yeah.
And I was, and she kind of put it like that. She goes, if we got together and I said to you in a year, I don't want any kids, that's something you could hold against me.
yeah.
And so it was, ended up being the best for
Right. It was more
everyone
of a
involved.
rock and hard place. Hey,
Yeah.
it was you were cool,
Yeah.
but let's move on. Yeah.
for sure.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
That's a smart move. The other move
And then
would
they
be
had unprotected sex.
yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's the other move is you get together with her and then
Guess
get her
what?
pregnant.
Gotcha! I opened an Alka-Seltzer, bitch.
But there's a little more to that plan than you think. You can't just get her pregnant because if she's down with abortions, then she'll just get an abortion. What you have to do is get her to start going to church with you a lot every Sunday
Yeah, you
for
gotta-
about a year, then get her pregnant.
Get her into the cult. Yeah,
right.
That's what you got to do. Yeah,
and then you
that's
have
how
to
it
have
happens.
her believing, well, it's bad that I would get an abortion, and then you got your baby. It's a longer plan than you think.
It's a long game for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So you have to really be
Have
into
patience.
her. Yeah.
Or just date someone with no kids that wants kids. That's the route I'm trying to go.
I mean, we all want to date a 19-year-old. I get it.
that's true.
What 19-year-old wants kids?
What 40-year-old woman wants kids?
All of them.
None that I've dated.
40-year-olds
really?
that have no kids are desperate for kids, or even some type of affection.
We're on different dating apps then, man.
I am
know.
not on anything.
I'm aware. I understand.
But
No,
I
you're-
am aware of because I've had my experiences with older women, and the ones that don't have kids, they kind of mention it, and the ones that do have kids absolutely don't want any more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the women that never have kids, It kind of eats at them later.
There's
it really does.
There's a pocket. There's like I said, getting to like late 30s, 40s. There's like hysteria of like, I can't have kids after this age, so I don't want to have anymore. That was part of what this other lady said was like, I turned 39 this year. It's bad for it. Which I go like, yeah, sure. Overall, it's probably not the best thing to have kids as you get older and older. But it's not like you turn 40 and you're going to start fucking shitting out kids with Down syndrome. Like it's not. There's no.
It's
like,
not as bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's fine.
Yeah. Why is his parents super old or something?
No, they're just brother and sister. They're related.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I kind of figured that.
They all look the same.
He gets really weirded out when I burn him. Like he's like, "Oh man, you never fucking roast me," and so I'm like always worried about roasting him because he takes it all personal.
You know what it is too? You come off as a nice guy. So
I come off as that.
I think you're
not really one, but
you don't mean to, but you come off like a sucker puncher because they were like, Mark would never.
Yeah. So that's it. I don't think he and I ever we never roasted each other, and then I just threw like a little shade at him one day, and he was just like, "Whoa!" Like he thought like I was pissed off at him
that's
or something
so weird.
like that.
Because you've made fun of me many times, but that's I guess our relationship.
But the three of us have hung out, so we've always just talked shit to one another, so it makes sense.
McNally does remind me throughout hanging out, like at some point that I am a piece of shit. Somehow in one of his jokes, it's always hinted.
Which is funny.
Literally, the conversation we had out front before was about like the industry I chose is the biggest piece of shit industry, and like I was telling him, they showed us statistics. My department, the like average lifespan for a male in the lighting department is like 65. Yeah. The only one that's below us on that list are Grips, who we work right next to, and theirs is like 61. Everybody else is like late 60s, 70s, 80s. But we're the departments where we drink too much, we fucking smoke, we're working with electricity, we're working in high higher
is that
up and everything
because
like that.
you can set up the lights and then just kind of fuck off for hours?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Gotta be.
It's a factor.
Yeah.
Well, it used to like lunch beers were a big thing for a long time. That's calmed down a lot in the last few years because there's been fucking accidents and shit like that. But
lighting accident.
Yeah.
I do picture that. You know that like thing that always falls from the ceiling and plays.
That's
like the spotlight.
That's why a few movies have like
yes, with the sandbag.
That's on purpose though. We're trying to take someone out.
That's why like in some movies at the end, like right before the credits, like in loving memory of someone.
It's always a light.
It's a drunk key grip.
I worked on a show where we had an in loving memory of in the second episode.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because of an on-site accident.
It was this.
He was working on the Baldwin one where
he was working on Rust.
Yeah. No, this one's crazy. It was they were setting up a special effect where a car flipped.
Okay,
and they were doing the test, and a piece of the car flew off, and
what?
And they're all recording it on phones, so there's like 4 different angles of it.
You're kidding? Of a fucking head chop off?
It hit him in the. I think it hit him in the face.
So the top of the head flew off.
No, it was like indented.
Oh.
Yeah.
Almost worse.
Yeah.
No, it was fucked. It was fucked. The guy I'm still very close
Did
with.
it make a funny sound like boom?
I never saw the footage, Lee. That wasn't on the DVD extras.
It does that thing. You know where it goes.
When people, I was gonna say, it's not a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. It was real life. The guy had 2 kids. Like it's not.
Oh god, that's so sad. He had to throw it there.
It really
two
was,
kids.
man.
He had 2 kids. Now, now Duder's dating the mom.
Now she was the one who said, "I'm not having any more kids."
Yeah, that was her. It comes full
I can't
circle.
believe I'm saying this.
Not
shit.
after what happened.
Yeah. What is you? As a lighting guy, do you meet a lot of the actors, or do they ignore you?
The rule is we're not supposed to talk to them unless they speak to us.
Yeah.
Or there's a safety issue that I have to warn them about.
Sure. How often do they actually speak to you?
The more famous,
the
more likely they are to speak to you.
Really?
The third
The in-betweener kind of B-list, C-list celebrities don't talk to you. They think they're better.
Yeah,
the
like the
third
guy-
woman who's like the third lead on her first ever show,
Yeah.
is the biggest fucking diva you've ever met.
Sure.
She's the one who throws the fucking tantrum.
Good for her.
Best supporting actors are the fucking pieces of shit of the.
Good for them, dude.
if they're-
That's their only little like hit.
If they're best supporting
experience of
actor,
power.
if they're best supporting actor, they know they're about to move up to the really famous
Oh, so they
notch.
start being
So
nice.
they start being nice.
Oh,
the people,
okay.
the people who do like movies or they've been doing TV forever. I mean, it's the same as getting pregnant after 40. It's not every single thing. It's exactly the same. But for the most part, the more famous actors that I've met, the cooler they've been to everyone.
Yeah.
Who's the coolest you've met?
Toni Collette was pretty cool.
Toni Collette.
She's
Who
a
else is
horror
cool?
movie lady, right?
Yeah, she's done a lot. She was in Hereditary,
Right.
or Heredity, whatever
She's an
it is.
intense lady.
No, I think Hereditary.
She was funny.
Oh.
They had her like the car in the rig where the truck drives them around.
Yeah.
And we're all in the fucking stupid COVID masks at that point.
Oh.
And she's waiting to go, and she looks out at us, and I just like a dumbass just go,
Yeah.
and she went back, and then every time she came around, she kept going like thumbs up out the window.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
He was really nice. He
Oh,
was
yeah?
a nice dude.
So the shitty ones is like the guy who played Romeo in Student Bodies. Is a
Yeah,
piece
who
of
was the
shit.
shittiest?
There was a show that I worked on where it was exactly what I said. She was like not the second or first lead. She was the third lead. They all said the week before she was a sweetheart.
Okay.
And then the second week she came in, she started demanding her coffee be hotter or that her trailer be closer.
Oh, wow.
And it's like a weird ego thing of like, I finally made, like I'm making money consistently.
Yeah. This is how I'm supposed to act.
And
Is she like a known person?
I don't know who she is anymore. Like I didn't know who she was at the time, and I don't think I've heard her name since. And then the other really funny ones are like TV directors, and that's probably because it's a really competitive industry. But like
They're all on cocaine, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. The funniest one ever was we were filming like a stupid horror TV show, and there was like a scene where like the lights have to go out and they have to go out, and that's my department. We have to make all the lights go out at the exact same time, and there was no way to sync everybody up. So one person would always leave their light on for like a half a second more.
yeah.
And we had done like 40. It had taken way too long to get it right, and the director stormed off the set and was freaking out and going, "This is fucking bullshit. Why am I like losing his mind?" And then they finally like talked him back in. And he yells out, "And after we set this up, I'm going to shoot the greatest scene in horror film history." And it was just like, this is a fucking TV. This is a teen TV show on MTV. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't a horror
He's
film.
so on cocaine.
This is a This is a
It is
werewolf
gonna be the greatest
TV
thing
show.
anybody's ever seen.
Yeah, that was it. He was out of coke at that point. That's what it had to be. Yeah. So there's a bit of that, but like I said, most of the time when they're bigger, like here's a good one, and more. I judge them being cool on. They don't do any of that shit. You barely hear them come in. Whatever. Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I've heard he's nice.
He was a sweet guy. Any like big star dude is usually pretty nice.
Yeah. Well,
But they also actually, you know who I've heard is I never worked with him, but the best story I've heard is Adam Sandler.
nicest guy.
I was working on a show and this guy.
If you get into your Adam Andler bit, I'm gonna throw this mic.
I'm not gonna do it.
And I'll pick up your mic and throw it again at him.
Yeah.
This.
I like that he says, "I worked with Adam."
Yeah.
You're setting
No.
up the lights.
Yeah, he was.
You were
I
exchanging
would never
lines.
shut the fuck up about it if I worked with him. But no, so the story goes, this guy had a really nice like lawn chair, and it looked like a computer gaming chair.
Okay. Yeah.
And I said, "Tom, that's a really nice chair." And he goes, "Adam Sandler got me that." And it had pixels written all over it.
Yeah.
I go, "Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool." He goes, "Best show I've ever worked on." And I go, "Oh, yeah, why is that?" He goes, "Because Adam every single day got us a donut truck, a pizza truck, a coffee truck." He goes, "For 3 weeks when we were in the studio, he hired out of his own pocket Burger Priest to set up their grills. And from the time that we started shooting until lunch, you can order anything you want off of Burger Priest's menu, and they make it for you. And Adam covered it completely.
Yeah.
And this guy said one of the last days, Adam was walking through the trucks and kind of saying hello to everyone. And they all said, yeah, exactly. You got that big wiener on you, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
And they go, Adam, thank you so much for everything, for the chairs and the food. And he goes, yeah. I keep my wife and kids around by feeding them like this. I figured it would work with you guys too. But he understands that the crew is making this movie for him.
Yeah.
He's also one of the richest people.
Sure, yeah, he can afford to, but still,
he can afford to. But
he-
and usually what happens is, like on a TV show, a director on their last day will get like a pizza truck or a coffee truck or something like that.
I won't even give the crew fucking Timbits.
There's some that don't. There's some that fucking never speak to you again. They don't care. They're just on to whatever the next job is. But there are some that'll like. Donuts is a big one. If there's like a fancy donut place that they try, especially if they're not from Canada and not from Toronto, and they try something they like, they'll be like, all right, I'll get that truck, or I'll get like churros truck, pizza truck, and it's
churros are so
But
good.
the dumbest thing is they always bring it like right after lunch. So you eat lunch, and then I can get a full burger, and then
I
the
had
last
an Oreo
day,
churro recently.
Those are
It
good.
changed my life.
Oreo beaver tails. Those are fucking dope.
Well, we ordered
That is the perfect
Barburrito, and they had they gave away like a fucking Oreo churro.
That's the perfect.
No, I've had a churro, but not Oreo churro.
That's the perfect snack for a Hispanic guy who dates white women. An Oreo churro.
So good.
He's so good. So good. I told my girlfriend Sally.
I don't like the
Couch is
cream.
going like, this is gonna kill me.
I don't
love
like
it.
the cream. I just like the chocolate part, the cookie part.
Have you ever been recognized by a famous person on a separate set? So, do one, and then they remember. They're like, "Oh, hey, saw you."
Tony Collette see you again and go like, eh.
No, Jason Priestley came to a comedy show. He didn't come because of me. He was at a comedy show, and I had broken my ankle on that show and was doing a bit about it on stage. And I eventually just kind of went, it was on this guy's show. It's his fault. And Priestley was fucking hammered. And he goes, he did break his ankle. And then afterwards gave me a huge hug.
Okay.
But he's
Sign your cast.
Yeah, exactly. He was just in general, he was a good guy that hung out with the crew. And again, same thing, understood that the crew are making whatever he's working on, and was good to them. So he's the only one who, like, outside of things, recognized me. And I mean, coming back from another season.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. Do they, even that.
The following season, I did one show where I did the first season, and then I came back later on in the second season, and a few of the guys were like, hey. Sometimes
Probably
they
not your
just,
name.
They
but-
just know. Yeah, they just know you as, hey, how you doing? Like they recognize the
I
face.
like that Jason Priestley remembers him from not like, oh, he was
Not
the
from doing
greatest
good at
lighting
show.
grip.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so funny on set. No, you're that asshole that shattered your ankle.
Yeah, you broke your ankle. You broke your ankle and cost the production hundreds of thousands of dollars.
He's the guy who was on his tippy toes reaching for an
Yeah.
extra donut.
You fell off a 4-step, you fucking pussy.
I'll never forget you.
Yeah, no, that was it.
I love the idea because I think that's true for a lot of life is I think really high up people. I know we like to, joke on this podcast about the Illuminati stuff, but really high up people, I do think when you establish yourself, it's easier to be nicer to people. It's middle management, whether that's in
I'll
Hollywood
bet those
or
Illuminati boys, like the ones that do all those sacrificial,
Yeah.
child raping bullshit, are so tight, and they got each other's back, and they're like the coolest bros with one another. But they're committing atrocities and pure
Well,
evil.
I'm just
But
saying-
they're cool guys who will pay for your burger.
Well, that's what
It's true. Yeah. Adam Sandler may have a couple kids tied up in his trailer, but fuck, these burgers are good.
Oh, don't worry, I got this covered. This is sex trafficking.
This
It's cool.
is a beautiful chair. God damn.
But yeah, like even in like the corporate environment,
yeah.
it's middle management that are pieces of shit.
And I always said this, like, kitchen managers and restaurant managers, because you get that job at like 19, so you've reached your peak, the highest you can go at like 19. So when you're 27, fucking yelling at a busboy, you're gonna be the biggest asshole because people were assholes to you for
Right.
like
You think
4 or
that's
5
the
years.
solution then for humanity? Make everybody rich? if we were all
No, it'd be
so
the opposite.
disgusting. Even if you are a kitchen manager, you're still disgustingly rich and you can afford anything you want.
I think it's either way. I think either everyone because people who've had like the shit, people who only ate macaroni for a certain time in their life, or had like if you've only ever had wealth,
Ratatouille.
yeah, if you've only ever had wealth, then that's all you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if you've had like hard times, and like we might not make it next month, kind of thing.
Like Ratatouille, yeah.
Yeah. Then I love how that's the continuous reference.
I know Lee had a stroke
I'm agreeing
mid-story,
with him, but
and now for the rest of the podcast, he's go.
I'm
like
agreeing with him, but in my head I'm going like, I don't know exactly what he means. Why the fuck is he saying
That's me
Ratatouille?
begging for help. like Ratatouille.
That's the toast
Yeah,
smell.
yeah.
That's the toast smell.
That smells burning toast.
I smell burning ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Poor Dakota's like, what was his last words? He kept mentioning Ratatouille.
Said it like 4 times. yeah, definitely a stroke.
It's on the podcast. They put it out anyway.
I would be so
I would
pissed.
put it
I would be so pissed if you died on a podcast
and he did put it on,
and
yeah.
Sanker's like, I can't put that. I'd be like, you have to fucking put it out.
One of his gay disclaimers would be like, okay, hi everybody.
Do you know how many more views you would get if someone died on your podcast?
You know how many views from left-wing comics I would get if Lee died on my podcast?
Booking you on your show.
I didn't think I had to say that, Sanker.
Oh, yeah. All right, fair enough. You're a little more subtle with your jokes.
Yeah.
I would say people would rejoice at the death of Lee Fernandez.
It's just be called R.I.P. Lee is the name of the episode.
Everyone's doing that Cotton Eye Joe dance. Swinging on an arm.
That's the end of the podcast, is being Sanker doing that.
I'm on the ground with the mic barely near my mouth. Ratatouille.
You in the back of the ambulance, Ratatouille.
Oh my god! I saw McNally notice the first time you said it, and you're like, yeah. And then with the second time he said it, I saw it bother you. Like, why did he say that again?
Well, because I was going, I don't know what he's taught. I don't know what he means. It's a whole movie, so you're not like, there's no one where I'm like, oh yeah, the manager guy. I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, that was to me the most priceless. I hope it's caught on camera, and I remember to watch. Is seeing Marco like he's still telling a story. The second Ratatouille, he goes. All right.
It's like that meme of that guy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But no, you can't. Yeah, you can't solve. If you make everyone rich, we're gonna be. Yeah, there's those shitty people will be shitty no matter
And
what.
there's no one to do the dirty work if
Yeah.
everyone's rich.
Oh man, if I was just, I'd fucking clean floors or, lift pool tables if I could just be rich afterwards. I mean, I could buy anything I want. Take my family anywhere. That's what I mean. It's not like rich, like it's just the freedom to do anything. Like you see like movies or fucking TV shows where the guy's a janitor and he has a house. You know what I mean? And you're just I want a life like that. You could have a shit job, but still enough to live and, enjoy life. That's what I'm talking about.
You know how everyone says like, oh, if I won the lottery, I would quit the next day. And I've heard of multiple times where people have won something and they've quit the very next day.
I would stay there, not tell anybody, and get fired by just evil deeds I do throughout the office.
You know what? I said that. I would continue working. I wouldn't tell anybody that I won the money.
Yeah, me too.
But you could not tell me shit at work. You
Yeah.
could not tell me to do fucking anything.
Just laugh in your face.
I'd be like, sure, I'll get right on that. Don't worry. Like if there was a shitty manager, that person would not be able to get under my skin because I'd be like, I have fucking way more money than you.
Yeah.
I could come in and buy this place tomorrow and fucking.
Well,
you'd be the first one out.
It is true freedom because even if your manager is somebody who is super like rich, millions, so has more than you.
It's not even like undercover boss. It's like undercover disgruntled employee.
Undercover employee. Yeah.
Rich disgruntled employee.
Yeah.
How
Undercover
great
employee.
of a reality
That would be a
show.
great show.
That's the show. Find people. That's the only way people should want to be found. Being a lotto winner is like I want to go on the fucking show where I get to be a complete asshole to my boss,
right?
And while there's cameras there,
yes, exactly. That's a fucking show.
I got a great show idea. You give someone $1 million, right?
Yeah.
So they're already a millionaire, whatever.
Yeah.
right? And then you tell them, but you have to keep your job. Every week you work there, you get 10 grand. Like it's a high salary amount. So there's only within your reason to stay. You see how long people stay.
But you have to do things that should get you fired. And every week, you see how much you can get away with until they fire you.
It'd be like an up the ante.
Yeah, and then you go, ha, 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 I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
And then everybody would love that show because that's everybody's fantasy.
Yeah.
To just fucking motherfuck their boss and say, I don't need you, I'm rich.
Let me ask you a question. And this is, we're towards the end, so this is the last question. Do you actually, the whole idea that some people sell, they're like, oh yeah, well, like when AI really, really takes over, like we're going to eliminate all the like shit jobs or whatever, and there won't be like real jobs. It's just like people do whatever they want. If they want to be an artist or whatever, because like economy will be completely controlled. Have you ever heard of that like utopian idea of like AI will come in, do all the like shit jobs like construction, everything, not that that's a shit job, but like everything is handled by robots. So everybody just does things at their leisure. Do you think we would actually be happy?
No. No, I agree with Prescott.
No.
There's something inside of us as human beings where we have to be a little miserable. Yeah. We have to be. Because we don't have all the answers. And I think the problem is we don't have certain answers that we desperately want. So we're always going to suffer. I think we get everything physical in this life.
I think there are people that, like I know guys who do have a lot of money, but they're still working because they can't. They don't like They don't like sitting around. They don't like being still. They will work their ass off until they're 100 if they're allowed to, kind of thing. And then I also have never heard it that way, where AI is going to be so good that even the peasants have it good. I've only heard it as it's exactly what we were talking about before, where everyone was rich, there'd be no one to do the dirty work. And I know you're saying that like AI is going to do all the shit.
No, I'm not saying it will happen. There's people
but do you see a benefit
who try to sell us as that's the future.
Like
not
because it benefits
Elon,
them,
but like like
cryptocurrency. We were told this exact same.
Yeah, that's true. The whole cryptocurrency, that was like a real fucking.
People still fucking are gaga about fucking. Well, I mean, I guess because Trump's making it like so higher up than what it should. He's like inflating it right now, but yeah, they're gonna be fucked if he ever gets out.
Yeah, we'll never have utopia.
We can't.
Oh no. Well, he's right in a way. Somebody's always going to be pissed off about something. People have an inherent want to be miserable. I've dated most of those people that just want to be miserable. So
it's just like Ratatouille.
I'll give you that one.
Okay, whatever. That is how I want to end it, but it just makes me so you want to promote your lighting? I don't know.
Watch Frankenstein on Netflix. I worked on that.
Oh, really? I saw that recently.
I wasn't in it. No, I did the lighting on it.
Yeah.
And,
I remember.
Thank you.
I remember thinking way too dark. Joe. Yeah. Oh,
thank you.
I got a good question. We can end on this. I never watched the last season of Game of Thrones. Right? I'm watching it now. But prior to it, somebody told me, I'm like, how bad could it be? I don't really give a fuck if the story's bad. And someone said, no, you cannot see a fucking thing in many battles and stuff in that movie. How does that happen? Is that one of your guys' fault, or that's 100% director, or
the guys that were the showrunners, so like the main producers, the main writers, everything like that. They were offered to do a Star Wars trilogy, but their contract for that show was they were the only ones that could finish that series. So they just rushed to the end. They also didn't have. There's 2 more books that are supposed to be coming. Yeah. So they didn't know what the end of
that
the material is going to be. Yeah. That's it. Literally, by what season are you on?
No, I'm on the last season, and I've noticed the very dark moments, and I'm like, how does this lighting... Oh,
you're asking about that.
Lighting-wise, how does that fucking happen?
Yeah, that's just a bad choice by the
director of photography.
By the director of photography. It could also be that...
You turned off your mic, by the way.
That's hilarious. No, it was probably a decision...
Say Ratatouille. You think it's a director decision?
There was a decision to make things a little darker, and then... with whatever they put in, it got darker in like the post. That's usually what it is They
I think it goes with the theme of Game of Thrones. It's getting darker.
They wanted that
Fucking
episode, those
aunt and
episodes
nephew
to be darker.
incest relationship. It's
Yeah.
getting dark. Buddy.
Yeah, they wanted those episodes to be darker, but there is a point where and that's it. I think for a long time that show could do no wrong.
Yeah.
And then when they started doing wrong,
The incest shit.
they were just like,
I remember.
No,
me
that
and the-
started with incest, so you can't say
Oh, it
that.
did?
Yeah.
They hyped it up though, because
No,
near the
first
end of it, we were
First
just-
episode.
Well, I was watching
incest.
with. We both looked at each other like, "This is gross." Now I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
They lost me on all that.
He goes to the washroom and masturbates. He's just acting cool in front of his girl.
I don't want to watch this. I'll be
downloaded
back
it.
in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go Ratatouille myself.
Thanks for listening.